be able to turn the fish tank off if that's okay. Sorry. Just trickling. Can't have everybody watching and feeling like they've got to go to the toilet every 10 minutes. Thank you, bud. Still going? Or just hang off? Is it still going? Or just turn it off? No, it's just the dripping water. Sorry, Bob. Hey guys, just waiting for a few more viewers to come on. And then I'll get started. Six viewers, awesome. How has everybody been? I've missed you all. Missed you all very much. Hope everybody's doing well. What am I looking at? I'm looking at my fish tank and my phone. I was just replying to a message rudely. But yeah, that trickling water is going to have me up every 10 minutes needing to pee. So I had to get my hubby to turn it off. Okay, Alan Hyde. Can I get a rating? Not if you're going to ask like that. Sorry, no. If you're going to say, hi, Bree, how you going? All right, yeah, no. What am I looking at? I don't mean to be rude, bro, but you're very blunt and, whenever you ask a question, like, yeah. I don't know if you mean that or if it's just my interpretations of how I'm seeing these comments, but yeah. Good morning. That's better. Thank you. Just a bit of, I try and get everybody together here as a community. And I will not, if everybody says hello, then you're pretty much in my good books. But you're a first timer here, so you didn't know, so that's no dramas at all. Okay. Elise Marie. Hi, babe. How are you? Eartha. What have we got here? Morning. I just wanted to tell you that my daughter has dreamed of her ex-boyfriend passed 4 times already. How lucky is that? Well, it's not a dream. It's actually him coming to see her. When I've explained this a few times, but like when we pass away, we like the same level of consciousness that exists after death is actually sleep, which is like death's cousin, so to speak. So that would make sense. And you'll notice too that any time you dream of a loved one, you'll remember it every single time. I don't remember any dreams, but there's one person that passed away, and I'm not going to say who it is because you'd be like, Brianna, go to rehab. But they came to me in a dream after they passed away, and they said something. I'll never forget it. I'll never ever forget it. But I'm like, nah, no way. Maybe I'm just grieving still. Maybe not. All right, so I forgot to get back to you this morning. No, you're a good chick. No dramas at all. How's everybody been? How's everybody's week been? You know what, dude? No offense, but you're really giving me the shit. Say you're fucking rude, and you just demand. No, I'm not actually going to read for you. You can wait. Everybody else has the decency to ask how I'm doing, and we'll, chill. I'll read for you if I feel drawn to you, but you're not doing very well so far, bro. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to be snarky and rude, but I'm very to the point, and if something shits me, I'll say it. Okay, Amanda Reed, anything you can tell me about my sickness? I don't read on health, so I'll introduce myself. So I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney. I'm an evidential and energy psychic medium. I do remote viewing. I use all my clair senses in all of my readings. So I get the sensing, the smelling, the tasting, the knowing, everything. It's pretty full on. I love it though. It's beautiful to be able to help a lot of people that are suffering. So yeah, I don't read on power. I don't read on medical. I don't read on Powerballs. Sorry. I don't read on lotteries, and I don't read on health or legal. Okay, so yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that matter. So yeah, now that that's clear, I'm going to move on. So Eartha, it helped her so much. You're so amazing, and I love being able to talk to you during that time. I'm glad that I was able to help you out. That's awesome. Fantastic. I'm really glad. As long as I know I'm making a positive impact on people's lives around me, then that's the main thing. Okay. Thank you, darling. Okay, dude, I'm going to give you one warning. I'm going to block you if you don't back off. Okay, I'm not going to answer your questions. I can see your comments. Okay, I'm not in the mood. I've had a shocking month. I'm not in the mood to deal with this shit. So pull up, show respect, or I'll block you. Got it? Cool. anyways, where was I? Okay, so, all right, so, yes, you do give positive thoughts. Thank you. Thank you. See, how I'm going to be with you is entirely how you're going to behave. It all depends on that, okay? I'm at a girlfriend's house at the moment. Is there anything you can tell for her? Well, hi, Lisa's girlfriend. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I feel that there's a boy issue. I'm picking up on a male issue around you at the moment. And I feel that there's also worries around the health of somebody that you love, possibly, or there's worries about things that you are not able to control. When you need to allow things to happen as they need to. Okay, you don't always have to expose people for their faults and their lies. Lies are going to always surface. Okay, don't feel, even if you feel that you've been telling the truth in some situation, if this isn't for you, then let me know, because I need to know. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. But I feel that, like, you can tell someone over and over and over and over and over again, but it's like you're leading the horse to water and it's not drinking anything. Does that make sense? Okay, so I feel that there's things that you can't control, and people that you are trying to help, they're not wanting to help themselves. Okay, so I hope this helps. All right, your time is being acknowledged here on Earth. Okay, your efforts are being seen, just unfortunately not by the people that you want. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but that's the best I got for you at the moment, darling, and I hope that helps. Please give me some feedback. If I was on, off, whatever, I don't really care. I'm happy to be wrong, but yeah. Okay, cool. I would love a reading. What will happen in my workplace in the next 6 months? Thanks. Hi, Silvana. How are you going? You guys know what the go is. Just say hello first. Okay, so, okay, so I feel that there's going to be a new manager, or there's going to be new management, or there's going to be something new in the management area, or the corporate side of things of your company, so to speak, if you're working. I do feel that when you do get into your next job, there's going to be a bit of doubt within yourself, and I feel that there's going to be some sort of, you're going to hold yourself back, and I don't want you to do that, Silvana. I really don't, because it's almost like a subconscious fear or a subconscious block that you may have within yourself. I don't think that you need to be in a stressful environment, and I don't feel that the next workplace is going to be. I don't feel that you're working. If I am in your workplace, you are working. Sorry, read the question properly, Bree. Your workplace. So I don't feel that you're going to be there for long. Have you been there for long? Because I feel that you haven't been there for long, and you're not going to be there for long. If that makes sense. All right. What do we got here? Spot on, babe. She lost her mum not long ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, chicken. She coming through it all. First thing I got coming through, and it was clear as day, is a golden necklace. It's on quite a fine chain, and I feel that it was something that was sentimental to your friend there, Elise. What was your friend's name? I'm sorry, I don't know her name. I feel that this was a very sentimental piece of jewelry. Whether she's got it or not, or whether she doesn't, I think the mum is wanting to just show that she is around in spirit. Okay, now what's with the glass sliding doors, mirrors? The sliding built-in wardrobe doors. Yeah, let me know about that one, because I feel that there's something in there, or there's something to do with your mum and those drawers and you. I know that's vague, but yeah, that's all I've got for you right now. She is with you and she loves you very much. Okay, and don't doubt where you've been. Okay, don't doubt she's saying that there's times that you're doubting yourself with the things that she's taught you growing up, and because she's not around to reassure you of those things, it's like, are they still true? Of course they are. Okay, so I hope this helps, darling. Okie dokie. So make sure you guys share, like, and follow my page, and share the video out. Make sure that you tag your friends and all that kind of stuff. I come on twice a week. I try to. I've just been going through all of the last couple of weeks, so I wasn't on last week. So I thought I'd be able to, come on and see you guys tonight. All right. So we've got Amanda Foley. Here we go. My dad passed away 2 weeks ago. Do you feel he's around me? Absolutely, because I feel that he was more prepared for his death than what he was leading on. And I'm sorry to say that. And I say this with great care and, not remorse, but sorrow when I say this, because I would hate to lose my father. But, he's been around since the time that he died. It wasn't long for him to cross over. He crossed over very easily. He crossed over very peacefully. And it was because he knew that it was coming. I feel that was why he was able to. Because when people cross over or when they pass away, it took a girl that came to me one day in my car 7 years to cross over. She was killed when she was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she would have been 10. She was in the back of my car and she stunk she would look like she just walked out, like just come out of a bath, fully clothed, and she had scars on her lips, and she was really pale. She didn't know she just crossed over, and she was meant to be 3 or 4, and she was actually 10. It can take some time, but she was actually murdered by her parents, that little girl. I found out on Google. So, that would be why, because she wasn't expecting it. But when you are expecting it, it can happen a lot more quicker. It's all about your consciousness. So, hope this helps, darling. Okay. Eartha, I'd love to know more about and how you meditate. I don't. I draw. I listen to music. That's about it. I don't actually meditate. I haven't really. I've been trying to convince myself to get into the rhythm of it. I think it'd be very, very beneficial. It'll help me a lot if I did, but I just don't. Yeah, I haven't really ever done it. I've done it probably twice, but yeah, I recommend it for everybody else because I know how powerful it is and how good it is. So, Claire O'Connell, hi, lovely. Hello, my darling. How are you? Okay, Shika, hello. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Okay. Yes, you may ask a question. Ask away. Ask away. All right, I've got Gerard here. I just see Country F and I'm like, I've read this for you before, but last time I snapped before I kind of, read the whole thing. So I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to read the whole thing for a second. Hi, will I be able to go to Country F this year itself? I do feel like it's still the same question, but there's different words, so I'll keep going. Obstacles on visa path due to not finding the right program yet. I hope I will. There's only one task left, right? Look, have a plan B, have a backup, because if you don't have a backup, then you're up shit creek without paddle, regardless of the situation. I think that no matter how much you want something to work out, you're not going to be manifesting it not to happen if you just have a plan B. Does that make sense? So I think that go for that, but if that doesn't work, then at least you've got something to fall back on. Okay, so Amanda Reed. Can you tell me why Matt stopped talking to me years ago? He gave no reason. I'm hearing that he heard something from somebody and he wasn't mature enough to think on his own 2 feet. Do you know what I mean? And he just hasn't really quite known how to message you, or I think you guys have just gone different ways, unfortunately. And when people leave our lives with no description or no explanation, it can leave us, especially females. Us females in a pretty big in a pretty big state. So I think that is not cool that he didn't, at least let you know where he was going, or anything like that. But if you guys were together and he just up and left, I'm really sorry about that. That's really cowardly. But there's multiple things that you could consider. Maybe he moved away that he didn't want to tell you. There was something that he didn't want to hurt you with, maybe. But then again, he could have just gotten with a really psychotic girlfriend and didn't want to talk to any other girls. That's very common, and it's really quite sad, honestly. All right. I've already read that one. Terry T. Hi, Miss Bree. I liked and shared too. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So we got here. Am I able to get a reading on if I'm to keep working at the place I started at today? Give it some time, Kylie. You've only been there. You've only been there a week. But it's not my favorite job, but I'm going to try and stick it out. Okay. Good girl on trying to stick it out. I've been wanting to start new things and just not be able to finish them. So that's something that I would personally do. Not that I'm condoning it for anybody else to do, but I just know what my limits are. And I feel that if you feel that you can, then do it. If you don't want to, try and stick it out. Whether you can or you don't want to, there's a big difference. So, all right. So, yeah, of course she's received them. So, dear Miss Bree, did a co-worker that passed away recently. Her name is Hua Min. How is she doing? I feel that this woman loved to sit near a coffee table and had fine china. And it's almost like there was no point in having these little coffee cups because of how tiny they were. But it was like a traditional thing. That's what I'm seeing. She's always around you. So, of course, that she knows that you've been doing that for her. And she's very, very grateful, okay? But she just wants you to be okay. All right? I know that's vague. All right. Yeah, oh, my God, that's like the little boy I told you about before. You know what? That isn't an insane story. Like, I've when we see things. And you see them there, and it's like, am I going crazy? No, you're not going crazy. And especially, that, Claire, don't you? You're not going crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. You're not going crazy, but it's crazy. Good wording, Bree. Okay, Amanda Kells. Hi, sweetheart. Things have been really bad in my life, and I'm wondering if I have anyone around. We always have our loved ones around no matter what. There is nothing to rebut against that. Okay, from the moment that they pass away, they go through that entire process of death and life reflection, everything like that. They are always around you, because our physical conscious mind can't actually comprehend being in more than one place at once, unless you understand how. Basically, so I'm going to go into a bit of a story. We're all made of stardust. Okay, we are all made of what's out there in the universe. So we're actually technically able to be in multiple places at once, but our conscious mind, until we can wrap our head around it, is not going to accept that. You do have them around you, whether or not they're going through their process. What I'm seeing them around you, and I'm also seeing him going through his process. And I don't feel that this person was a bad person. And I'm saying a he, so it has to be a he, obviously. This person didn't have any bad debts. He didn't do anything wrong to anybody. He wasn't there to hurt anybody. So, does that make sense? This person, I hope this resonates with you, but I feel like it could be somebody that either lived at that house prior to you, or a friend or a brother of yours that possibly took their own life. I'm sorry to say. Okay. All right. So I have Ashika, I have my college job placements going on. Good. It's making me super nervous. But when do you see me getting a job? Look, millionaires do not work a day in their life. They invest, right? You don't have to get up, go to work, do that. Yeah, sure, money's what makes the world go around. I'm not saying you haven't got to make money. I'm saying there's other ways to do it, okay? You're doing great. You are doing great. But I don't feel that you're spiritually in alignment with what you should be doing. I don't feel this is in alignment with what should be, the road that you're going down. Okay, you shouldn't be getting nervous. You shouldn't be, you're doing your best. Don't let anybody make you feel that your best isn't enough. Okay, I see you getting a job. I'm saying 6, so it's either 6 months or 6. It wouldn't be 6 years. No way it would be 6 years, but either 6 weeks or 6 months. Probably 6 months, depending on how you go with that, though. But I feel that you're not really applying for jobs that are going to be met in your criteria, or you're not really meeting their criteria, so to speak, which is great. You want to try new things. But I feel that, or at least not new things, or not new jobs, but new positions in the placement that you're doing, so to speak. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Make sure that you react to my video, because I'm seeing 18 people and you're being stingy with your reactions, guys. Come on. Okay. Please also give me some feedback too, guys, please, because, if I read for you, that'd be great. All right, so what have we got here? All right. Claire O'Connell, with how my life is going at the moment. Look, I think everyone's had a rough trot last few months. This year was good when it started. I knew it was going to be different. I don't know how, but just the energy felt different about it. You know what I mean? But I think after we got to about June, July, August, it just started going to shit. I'm over 2022 already. Okay. You're not alone there, chicken. Okie dokie. So I'm super excited because I'm going to actually I don't know if you guys saw on my business page, but I actually got an email from Brains Magazine, and they want to bring me on board. So that'll be really cool. So I've got a few things starting up this year. Well, by next year, I should be well and truly going. So, and things are going in the right direction. Was that a second question? I think I already read for you, honey. Kayla Jenkins. Hi, I would like to connect to your granddad. I feel that your granddad's hands looked very funny to you when you were younger. I've got sorry for explaining it like this, but you know how you look at an adult's finger, especially if they're elderly, right? And you go, that ring ain't coming off. That ring is not coming off. No matter how much, you're going to have to cut that thing off to get it off. That's kind of what I'm seeing. And it's like, I can't get it off. He'd try and show you that he can't get his ring off. So he had a very distinct, rough feeling about his skin. And I feel that this is something that's coming through so strong because it's going to resonate to you and how you connected to him a lot as a child. I feel that this guy always had a lot of good sense of humor, but he never let you around him when he was pissed off, because that was, not something he wanted you to see. I feel that there was a lot of mistakes that he made with your father, but he did not want to make with you. So it was like, he tried his best with you, and he loves you so much, and he's very proud of you. Okay. All right. I do offer private readings, guys. If you'd like to see me for a one-on-one, I do offer mentoring and spiritual awakening and psychic development as well. So yeah, I'm jack of all trades. Just let me know. I don't do medical or legal, as I said before. Okay. I was going to go on TikTok tonight, but my iPad's on like 6%. Forgot to charge it. So going on TikTok tonight. It's just here on Facebook. All right, so, Taylor, anything for me, please? Got a specific question? Got everyone, nice talking to you. Hope your day night is great. Yeah, you likewise, honey. Kayla Jenkins, kindly message you. You know what? Piss off. I'm not charging people up here for my readings, so you can bugger off out of my little community and not charge them either. So yeah, bye bye. I hate people like that. I mean, I don't hate. It's hard for me to hate, but I just hate it when people do that. It's just like, go away. You really think we're going to believe the beloved comment? Come get your free reading, beloved. No, I'm good. Hi dear, I will come to the US to pursue my dream career. If it's yes, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you're going to do with your life. That's your choice. I'm not like every other psychic. I'm really not. I'm going to tell you if I get something, if I don't, and if I just feel that's a decision for you to make because I'm massive on free will. That's why I don't give direction. I just see. I tell you where I'm going to see you. But when it comes to questions like this, it's I think you know the answer to that. And if there's anything that's blocking you, then you need to deal with it because if you don't deal with it, it's going to stop you from doing that. I think you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, all right, so there's a spammer. Thank you, Abby. Yes, I've realized. I think I've blocked them, but if you can guys keep an eye out, that'd be great. Let me know. But yeah, I think I've blocked them. Okay, can we send messages to loved ones who have passed away and do they hear us? Yes. So imagine you pass away, and God forbid you pass away, but it's gonna, like when from my experience and from what I'm seeing right now, when we pass, it's still the same reality. Physical reality that we're dealing with right now whilst our loved ones are here on earth, if that makes sense. So whilst there's still loved ones here on earth, we're going to be here in this physical reality in our high level of consciousness, which is actually our version of heaven. So yes, they're going to be around you all the time. All right. You just need to talk to them. I'll tell you something. I actually have a friend, I think I mentioned him before, passed away about 7 years ago. I was heavily pregnant with my son when he passed. And this year especially, that's 6 years going on, this year especially, he's been around a lot and I've just been able to talk to him and he'll show signs that he's there. And it's crazy because it's like you can actually build relationships with your loved ones from the outside. It's just even more cool because you ask for a sign, it's there. You listen to a song and their car will drive past you twice in one day. So, you just need to tell them how you feel and ask them to show signs. But if you haven't grieved, you're not going to see these signs. Okay. Thanks heaps for that, Bree. You're awesome. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Bree. It helped me a lot. I just wasn't able to do much. I hope she's in a better. She is in a better place, and I feel that she was a very bubbly person. She was quite high vibrational. She was always looking at things from a different perspective, which is great. So that's a good sign that she's going to, be in a good place over there. Wherever the people are when they pass away, it's their own level of consciousness. If your version of living hell is where you pass away because that you're that type of a shitty person, that's where you're going to go, unless you reincarnate. But there's always life in between lives. I'd give it about 100 to 200 years down here on Earth, which is a long time up there. A long time. It's like 3 days up there is like 5 years down here for us. It's insane. So hope this helps. Okie dokie. We're all about mediumship tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've already answered that one. Keep being you, baby. Oh, thank you. So are you, darling. My child's father's brothers passed away 8 years ago from it, and it was his birthday yesterday. Well, he's definitely around. I feel like there was a silver bracelet around him. I'm not too sure what. Those men's bracelets, they're blocky. That's what I'm saying, like a silver or titanium and black bracelet. That had I'm not too sure if you know about this, but I'm being shown that bracelet, so they would have something to do with that. I don't get shown this for no reason. But yeah, no, they're always around. You just need to come up a few levels of consciousness and a vibration to be able to notice that, though, which is why you have to grieve. Okay. Okie dokie. So, Kayla Jenkins, I need to know if my granddad passing away was due to poor care of him, and I'm really wanting to connect with him. He's always with you. He's like, I haven't gone anywhere. And there was a specific nickname that he gave you, wasn't there? Like a chook or some sort of, there was a nickname that he used to give you. So he's not really giving that. I'm not very good with specifics because I'm still learning to trust myself a little bit. So if I say something specific thinking that, and they're like, no, yeah, but that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting a teddy bear with a blue bow tie, if that resonates with you at all. This teddy bear, I feel, was either at his place on a bed that would be on a spare bed in the room that you go stay at, and you weren't allowed to take this teddy bear home. I feel that the way that this teddy bear was, it was yours, but it was to stay there. because I feel like you went there quite a fair bit. So let me know. I'm slowly getting down to the comments, guys. Okay, Claire. Do you see anything for me with life I'm having at the moment, life problems you're having at the moment? Look, things are happening as they need to. You need to, I feel, once you can come out of the frame of mind that you're in and reframe, that would be where things are going to improve, because, you know, as long as we're telling ourselves this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, try and get the benefit. Like, so say, for example, you are going to be living alone, right? You don't really want to be living alone, hypothetically, okay? So you can now do all the things that you wanted to do when you couldn't do. Now's the time to catch up on all of that. You just need to see these positives in every sort of frame of mind, so to speak. So I hope this helps. Okay, Miss Bree, congratulations. Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, it's a second one. You know what? I'm having amnesia right now. Can you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back through the video and see what I said. I can't actually remember what I said for you. So if you could refresh my memory, that'd be great. My bish. I'm sorry that I'm late. That I'm here. You're on detention. You're on detention. Okay, no lunch for you tomorrow. Sorry. Okay, where was I up here? Sorry, that's my best friend up there. That's why I had to just drop any comment that I was reading for and just went straight to her. Thanks, bish. Okay. If anybody's on my personal profile, please come over to my business page, because I've just realized I've gone 26 minutes without actually mentioning that, and I should have mentioned that at the start 25 minutes ago. So make sure that if you're on my personal page, jump over to my business page, and then I'll be able to see your comments. I cannot see your comments if you're, from my personal profile, as I said. Alrighty. I'm trying for that. Good. All you can do is keep trying. And let me tell you something, the only time when you fail is when you stop trying. You can fail as many times as you need to, but as long as you get to the result that you're looking for and don't give up, you can take breaks, but don't give up, then you're never going to fail. All right, so hello. Thank you for joining me, Sam Frost. Alison Turner, loved and shared. Any specific dates coming up for me? Deep appreciation. I'm seeing 11, a 6, and a 7, if that makes sense. So if you can jumble all those three together, the first three numbers that came to my head, probably wrong, but yeah, if you can make a date of those three numbers somehow in any form, fantastic. If not, well, I tried. Okay. Don't feel like you. I do remember going this, but I probably got sidetracked, as I always do. And everybody that knows me knows that I'm very much like that. So wanting to know if he passed you to poor care, if he was trying to reach out for help. No, look, I don't feel that I don't feel like he died of poor care. I feel like he knew exactly what was going on, and he deliberately didn't tell anybody, because nothing that he said or could have said was going to ever change anyone's mind. That's what he's saying. He needed to go in his own way, and that is how he went out. Okay, I'm so sorry to say this, but that's exactly what I'm picking up. Do not feel that he got neglected. He knew this was coming for a while, okay? So I hope this helps, sweetie. Okay, thanks for your wonderful read. I pray for my dream. God bless. God bless, darling. Best of luck. Taylor Rose, so is there any spirits reaching out or even some guidance? I'm hoping to connect with either my Oma or a friend. I have lost one past years ago, past Saturday. No, I'm so sorry. You need to come. Oh, babe, if I was there, I'd be able to help you, give you a hug. I'll be able to help you. Sorry, I'm just reading comments that my brother and my dad keep sending, because they're on the other side of the world. So my apologies. Look, if I was there, I'd give you a hug. My deepest condolences. I really do feel for you. Look, I feel that with your Oma, she was a very frail little lady. I feel that she was somebody that was almost like, she had like very short, great hair. She would be hunched over due to issues on her back, I'm saying. Like, it would be a real, hunched over kind of little old lady. Poor thing. She would have been in so much pain, like back pain. I do feel that she could walk, but I don't feel like she could stand on her feet for very long due to the, sorry, I'm just going to have to disable my notifications if I can figure that out, or mute it somehow. 1 second, guys. A second, because this is just, they're not going to stop. My brothers, or maybe they will. Fingers crossed. Okay, so when it comes to your friend, did your friend pass by suicide by any chance, or pass by not natural causes? If that makes sense. There is this boy around your age, maybe around. I don't know why I'm saying 15. I don't feel like he was 15, but I feel like that's when I get shown a 15-year-old, I suppose it's me being shown a mature, like a more mature person that was about a younger age, if that makes sense. But your Oma, your Oma's definitely around. I feel like your Oma had a very like a dark gown on at the same time too. Like it was almost like she had the collars all the time with the buttons as well. Let me know about that if you could. Okay, what have we got here? I'm going through a real big legal fight since he passed away. Oh, sweet girl, I'm sorry. With a woman that took advantage of his kindness, evil person, and pushed me out with his only grandchild, and my mum was his only child, but she passed away too. Look, let me just read that properly again because I wasn't really... Okay, I'm going through a big deal that passed away with a woman that took advantage of his kindness. Yes, that is a disgusting feeling to be left with and pushed me out and was his only... Oh, right, so yes, it was your child's father, is that correct? No. I'm on the right. I'll get there. Give me a second. His own child was, she passed away too. My mum was his own child. Right, gotcha. Your grandfather. My bad. Sorry. See, I told you it's been a long week. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. Yep. Okay, your grandfather. Gotcha. You know what? A lot of people, unfortunately, get with people just for their money, to hang around for, like it sounds like that's the person that she was. And you know what? There's karma. Karma's very freaking real, let me tell you. I promise you, karma is so real, it's not even funny. So don't worry about her getting away with that. Because in this life, whether she did or not, she will not be getting away with it next life, because it's going to be a continuous, repetitive thing until she snaps out of it and changes her personality, or she evolves into something better. Okay? My bitch doing so well as always. Thank you, darling. Love you, love you, love you. What we got here? Taylor Rose, my Oma was exactly how you explained. She had back problems and was always slightly hunched. Yeah, and she had a whole grudge. Does she hold a grudge? I just didn't reach out anymore. My friend's passing is still yet to be found, whether it was suicide or accident. I'm so sorry. So it was a boy. Oh, man. Did he have black hair by any chance? Like, I feel like he had a lot of emotional dysregulational issues. Like there was, look, please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't do house spirits showing me, and you get shown things through your own memory banks. This is people that I've come across that this is just what I'm being shown. But did he have kind of like a gothic kind of look to him? I wouldn't say emo, but a gothic kind of look to him. Did he like that kind of style? Or was he just someone that wore a lot of black? Let me know, okay? Okay, yep. Okay, I know your granddad. Someone Dawson, yes, I can see your comments, but please take into consideration, guys, there is a lot of comments, and I'm only working with myself up here. So please have patience if I'm drawn to you, because there can be a lot of comments. I will read for you 100%. Anything to do with mental health is priority. Anything to do with drug use is priority. Anything to do with being stuck in life is priority, or being suicidal is priority. So that's why I'm going through all these first, and then I get the readings, and I prioritize them second. I do apologize, okay? Alrighty. Sabrina Truant, hope you're well. Any messages for me, please? Do you have anything more specific, honey, if that's okay? I'm just, yeah. Alright. Mika Brown, wondering if my boy has anything for me. He passed 15 years. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, I feel he's on his way back to you, actually. I don't pick up on him in the spiritual realm for some reason, and I don't feel like it's a reincarnation away from you. I feel like he's actually on his way back to reincarnate into the family. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty exciting. I'm usually pretty good at pulling through spirits, especially the ones that can be difficult to pull through. This person's not there. I don't feel that this person's around. So I feel that this person's literally on the transition back into the family. So if there's a baby born soon, or if there's it can still be a female, it can still be a male, doesn't matter, or anything. They can come back as anything. But I know that this person's on their way back to you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Samantha Madigan. Can I please get a message from my brother-in-law, please? Okay, I feel that there was alcohol involved. That's the first thing I get for you, Samantha. I don't know why, but let me know if that does resonate with you. I just keep getting, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he's like, she's not going to understand, or she's going to understand why I'm saying sorry, but it's not going to, she's going to know why, but it's not going to be necessary, so to speak. But I still want to say I'm sorry. That's what he's saying. Hope that helps, honey. Okay, he had brown, sandy blonde hair, but didn't dress like that. Okay, so that would be the gothic look that I'm getting then, because that would represent the mental health issues that he would have been having. So, okay, that would make sense. The sandy brown, this had brown, sandy blonde hair. I feel that the way he was dressed to me when he came to me just then was to show how he would have passed, which, if that's the case, really wouldn't surprise if that was suicide with how he might have passed away. So, if you need to talk, message me. I'm only a message away. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. My heart is really shattered for you, okay? Man, strong girl. My mum and granddad together in the afterlife. They don't go to their afterlife until everybody from this soul group has actually gone back into their life after lives to regroup as a group. Okay, you did so awesome. Let's just, how about we try that next time kind of idea. So, yeah, they're with you until you will go back into the life in between lives. That's when, that's when that'll change. They're always with you, okay? Right, guys, how are we going? All right. Sam Frost, do you pick anything up from my dad? I don't know why, but I get like a dusty shed that used to take or hold like hay or livestock food or anything like that. I'm just seeing a barn for some reason. So did he used to work on a farm, honey, or was there some sort of like thing that he'd do when it came to stock work or working with stock? Because that's what I'm saying. I can smell the dust in my nose, and it's like it's what I used to get when I used to go horse riding. I walk into the feed shed and it'd be like, 20,000 times later, and probably the next day I'm still sneezing. So, okay, so we got Samantha Madigan. Yes, you're spot on. My daughter's been drinking a lot, and he was like a father figure to her, so he would be sorry that he's not here to support me. Thank you. I appreciate he's watching over her. Your message said it all. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that beautiful validation. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Amanda Foley. My friend committed suicide 20 years ago. Did she finally find her peace? Okay, I'm going to explain this as delicately as I can, okay? That she's never going to get punished for committing suicide, but this is something that she's done in a fair few of her past lives. That's something else I do as past life readings as well. And I feel that with her, there's been a few times that she has actually done this, and she hasn't yet learned the lesson. Unfortunately, when people commit suicide, I do believe that they get protected by angels or watched over by angels, or they get taken to this like retreat center, so to speak, right? And they get therapy, they get spoken to, they get addressed with, what made them want to do that, and then it comes back. So that's honestly truly what I believe. So she's going to have to reincarnate just because of the fact that she's done this again, and it's just the cycle repeating itself. This is why it's so important to break out of that karmic cycle so that we can not reincarnate again, and we can actually ascend. She will ascend, and she will make it back. You will see each other again, I promise you that. But where you two go, you may split soul groups. That there's going to be something going on, because you might need to reincarnate again. She's going to have to learn that lesson until she can go through a life where she doesn't commit suicide. That's going to be what's happening, unfortunately, and I'm really sorry for your loss, honey. I am. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to respond to me. It's given me a bit of comfort, and thank you for always allowing me to message. I'm always going to lay flowers tomorrow. Bless. After one question, can you connect with stillborns? Oh, I have. If so, that would be a question for another day. I have. They've more come through being held by somebody that is close to you as well. That's how they come through. So I'll get shown a baby, but yes, I can. I have done it before. Okay, so Samantha, I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Dan Frost. Ow. Always working in his shed garage with wood mainly. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Thank you for that. See, this is why validations are really good. All I need is something like that. And I really appreciate everybody being so generous with your comments tonight. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's all, yeah. So that would explain it. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Can I ask when my relationship with her will get better? We don't talk. There's an ego that is not being treated to, so to speak, and I feel like it's not so much you, but it could be your daughter, until she realizes that she needs to take a role for the suffering that she plays in her own, she needs to take responsibility for the role that she plays in her own suffering. Until that happens, don't hurt yourself anymore, sweetie. It's the best thing I can say. I'm sorry. Okay, my daughter. Yes, your daughter. Yep. Your daughter. Whatever's going on, there's just you aren't seeing eye to eye. There's no comprehension with each other. There's communication, and then there's comprehension that's going on between you two. There's no even ground. Do you know what I mean? So there's something that's happened that's put the wedge between you two, and whether she wants to admit it or not, then yeah, that's just what I feel. All right, I'm going to be jumping off in a few minutes, guys, so make sure that you share me out, like and react to the video. If you need a private reading, please feel free to hit me up. That's no dramas at all. I do them online. I do healing. I do mentoring. I do psychic mediumship. I do psychic counseling. I do guidance. Yeah. So I try and be that person that people don't usually have in their lives. It's always a safe place to talk if you ever need to. So it's not just really a psychic thing. It's almost an emotional, we got each other here. It's all good. Does my dad have anything he'd like to say? He passed away in 2013. He's saying, look, I'm a man of very few words. He's not very happy with something that you've done recently, honey. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's something recently that you've done or something that you're doing, and he's not happy about it, and there's nothing that he can do because it's going to interrupt. It'll stop free will. But that's why you haven't heard much from him, because he's just not pissed at you, but you wouldn't be very. No one's pissed in heaven, but disagreeing with things that you're doing at this current stage. Okay, if not, it's someone around you that he doesn't like. I hope this helps, honey. You said that I'm not telling. Well, there's something that's putting the wedge between the two of you. I don't believe in for 1 second in my heart or soul that you guys should stop talking because you're carrying on with your own lives. So yes, that answers your question, and I really hope it does. But I'm going to jump off because that was just awesome, and I want to leave it there on a good note. But if you guys need anything, as I said, just send us a message. I'll be back either tomorrow or the next couple of days. Who knows? I'll just jump on when I feel like it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Peace out. Love you all, and I'll see you next week. See ya.